Not looking so bad.
Dear God, my eyes.
Badly?
Zip up, get to work, and let's never talk about this again.
This is bad. Stop wasting your life, mate. Back off!
Don't really reflect.
No, thank you.
Not really at all.
At the end of it all, it's only a few quid, isn't it? It's just the poor bastards had it well. And desperate circumstances had to make desperate people. I'm not saying that excuses anything, but it does explain some of it.
Hey there!
I don't think...
I refuse. I just can't handle this right
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government. Led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Which is suspicious timing, if you ask me.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
Don't fucking coddle me!
You selfish loudmouth prick, you know that? Fuck you! Well, fuck it. I tried.
What's going on? Oh, people are just trying my patience.
AI giant Broker Tech announced today that they are cancelling Daybreak, the neural mapping technology designed to allow people to live forever. A spokesperson for the company told press the decision to shutter the project was made out of respect for the memory of their founder, the late Sky Larson. What the company has in store following the death of their illustrious leader remains to be seen.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Let's say hi then.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Bruv is paranoid as.
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Grand.
I believe the main interface is on the rooftop.
I'm seeing windows. Any thoughts, Bagley?
Sure, if you can get there. 3 options here. 1, use the window washing platform. 2, find a cargo drone. 3, give up, go home, and resolve to be a better person.
I'm on it.
bed. Ugh. Relax, okay, mate? You need to calm down.
I'm telling you now, right? I'm gonna leave the city. How long? And this is the day. I'm leaving. I've had enough. I told you from day one.
Citizens of London are prohibited from using personal drones within the city.
Watch yourself, please. Should have taken the bus.
Bit farmy, ain't ya? Drivers are all shite.
This Hamish doesn't strike me as overly welcome, but he is good with traps.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
I'm on it.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up, people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government, too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
Move! One more muscle, Chief, and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
All right, no need to get excited.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
No. In fact, we're more like the opposite.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Wait! Albion knows you're in London. Kill me if you've got to. But you've got to run, now.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Believe me, we know. Why else would I be risking me arse here?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Listen, we want your help. Cass is no friend of ours. He tried to kill us and had a hand in the bombings.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck. Think, Amish, think. Shit, fine. We'll table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Move it!
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Jesus.
Use a pursuit intervention technique.
We are on the trail. Received. Returning to HQ. Over.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel
Auto
is
drive
playing
now enabled.
and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
Auto drive now disabled.
There's a chance Cass had something to do
Auto
with the
drive now
bombings.
enabled.
What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go
Auto-drive
into,
now disabled.
we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizer or some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people
Auto-drive
just
now
bugs in
enabled.
software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I've got to switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion.
Auto-drive now
Says
disabled.
Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insider on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cyber security sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Okay. Jesus, I don't even know if we could get in there.
I'd like to help, fam, but Nigel's caught a whiff now. With all the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caper, one who's willing to turn coat. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero numbing their conscience with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption. I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's nearby.
Hey.
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
That's the point. Nigel Cass is pitching some sort of big project that's sure to make life difficult for everyone. And we've got to know what it is so we can learn how to stop it.
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in a pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind.
Interesting. Let's have their information.
I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable.
So now we have to cozy up to some Albion bastard. Is that it?
They're jackbooted thugs who regularly murder civilians. If finding a disenchanted employee is really that difficult, humanity's much worse off than I thought. It would also be quite useful to have someone on the inside.
For however long that lasts, Nigel's real good at sniffing out spies.
Personal experience speaking?
Yeah, not really in a sharing mood. Right now, fam.
I'm not a total pessimist. I have to think if we didn't need the mercenaries, they wouldn't be here.
Waiting direction. Over.
You look sick of this shit as I am.
Are you with DedSec? If you are, I could use your help.
We might be able to help. What's the situation?
Well, a good mate of mine has this disease that I can't even pronounce. And with the state of the NHS, he hasn't been able to get treatment. His only option was to go to a doctor who's, how shall I say, less than credible. Possible connections to Clan Kelly, you know. And I paid for treatment.
I'm listening.
The drugs worked. They worked too well. As soon as my mate got hooked, the Kellys jacked up the prices. What can we even do?
That's fucking typical, isn't it? All right, we'll get your friend his medicine. You sit tight.
Bugger off.
Well, this quote-unquote doctor is a real winner. He was struck off the medical register for gross malpractice last year, and now he's a freelance mob surgeon. Nice work if you can get it.
Grant, can you track him down?
I am quite literally always tracking everyone down. Pushing you his coordinates now.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
The Clan Kelly doctor you're looking for is close by. Seems he's got a laptop with him too, presumably with a folder somewhere on it labelled Crimes.
There. Did you hear that? Shots fired!
Show yourself, you big coward! Did someone say fight a bomb?
Send backup now!
That must have hurt!
Time to pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
That's deep, fam. Let's finish their job then, yeah?
This better be a joke or I'm snapping necks.
The current threat level
Knobhead.
is severe. Heightened security measures are in
There's the laptop.
So, almost done?
Laptop scraped. Get to safety while I analyze the data. I found them a warehouse where the experimental drugs are being stored. I'm sure Mary Kelly won't mind if you nick a few.
Auto drive now enabled.
Shall be flagged for investigation.
You're listening to the bar. Auto drive now disabled.
I'm detecting a vehicle nearby with at least 2 years' worth of treatments inside. That's more than enough to wean our contact's friend off the treatment.
Got it.
Suspicious activities to authorities without delay. Report any suspicious activity. Public security is...
Oh my god! Got someone down here!
There's the vehicle with the drugs in it. Try not to destroy it.
Remember.
Got the ride, now what?
I found a safe location where our friend can pick it up. Sending you the coordinates now.
Search. Might be a false alarm.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now enabled.
Rents and housing prices have risen steeply and the ranks of the homeless grows daily.
Auto drive now disabled.
Reform drags because MPs are often landlords themselves. Join us tonight at GBB.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now enabled.
Safety and security are utmost important.
Auto drive now disabled.
I done what you said. We have the location of the drugs, too. We'll send the deets along. Your mate will be sorted, yeah?
I'm in your debt.
Hey, our squad always needs new blood. You in?
All right, mate. I'm in.
We have an Albion operative on our roster. We should let them know they're needed.
Welcome to DedSec, fam. We're getting smarter, faster, and madder every day.
Thank you. I'm ready for action.
Sick.
I've had it with your shit.
Nigel His meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London. When you're ready.
What to do?
Britain has a long heritage in world-leading innovation. From the steam engine to the Spitfire, it is the spirit and ingenuity of our people that has made us strong. That is why at Albion, delivering the next generation of personalized security to all of our citizens. For when it comes to the future, it's your safety.
Auto drive now disabled.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform. Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look. Seems that manky little nerd was the one who kept diverting relief supplies away from the borough to keep everyone in line for Albion. These days, you can do a lot more evil with a spreadsheet than a drone fleet.
Fantastic.
One search.
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
This new project the director's presenting upstairs is a game changer.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You know much more about Cass than I do.
Yeah. I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him.
Huh.
He was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius. And I was just a gearhead kid. I wanted to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Seriously?
Didn't find out he was a murderous prick until later.
They're down boots before coming in.
I heard someone saying DedSec was down.
They better not be just a bunch of terrorists pretending to have...
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Fantastic.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
Hacking is unethical. Don't care what anyone else says, alright? I know. Bastards aren't any better with rights and privacy.
I've got nothing against
But
it.
you can't claim to want to make the situation better and overthrow these.
You been up there late?
There's some parts of the city that need good work.
You understand?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But as always,
Freaks people out. Sure, that's what we're taking care of them, you know.
I've heard some talk.
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Sr.'s death.
I want to see it.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company. But I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Well, shit. Cass really isn't right in the head, and they're trusting him with the security of London.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
I'm sorry, I just can't hold it back any longer, you know? Do anything now. I swear. Soon enough. The way I look at that group is just causing trouble. At least Albion has a mission statement.
Yeah, well...
How's it going?
Mr. Cass knows what he's doing.
How are you getting on with those
No question is
The deadline is racist. We wouldn't do to this. He's presenting to the stakeholders right now.
I know, but if I mess this up...
Welcome to Project Themis. Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, I promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you'd called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Tidus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
Attention, a building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that, forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
How do I get out, Bagley?
The catacombs, fam. Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
Fuck. He's crazed. And anything coming out of that brain case will be crazed, including this Themis project. Lovely. Fuck's sake! I don't like this. I really don't. What was that?
Fucking hell. Albion's top secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
I'm getting out of here.
Oh, keep still. Fuck's sake.
Who wants to mash up dead set?
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location.
Officer down!
Okay. I see. Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Anyone have visual? Anyone? Negative. Suspect is gone. Issue an APW.
Comply with the search. Easy done. Get the fuck back! I've got...
Auto drive now enabled.
Albion personnel are here to serve the news.
our memories, never back down, let them back up, get our backs down, we get back up, and get back round, you get back up, go against us, that's your bad luck. Born a king, yes I was born a king, there was no initiation, they never swore me in, I hear the pause again, you're on my form again, now let it pour again, born a king, yes I was born a king, there was no initiation, they never swore me in, I hear the pause again, let the rain and the storms begin, just when I thought it was over, it's like I've been born again, born a king, 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 born a king.
The first summer without Arctic ice cover. Not long ago, the best predictions placed it a quarter century off. Today, we are facing the possibility it will be this calendar year. Tonight, GBB will be looking into what this means for the planet.
Auto drive.
I'll start the briefing whenever you're ready. Here's what we know about Nigel Cass. He's rolling out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome, but what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
We also know he's partnered with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack, so Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
Alright, to get past Titus security.
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Well, there we have it. Our next step is to infiltrate the Albion drone manufacturing lab and get our hands on schematics.
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget to break into Titus. Love it. I'll shoot you the location. Be careful. Albion doesn't like to share his toys.
maybe.
And most importantly, will it make me feel better about myself? That's all. Climate change, we've only been debating that for a few decades. Do you know how long it took for people to believe in washing their hands? 300 years. Germ theory was introduced in the 1550s, and the doctor who proved it was literally thrown into the loony bin. 300 years because people didn't want to wash their hands. They didn't want to admit how many deaths could have been avoided had they just bloody listened.
Who crawled out of the bog and put on shoes?
Whatever. But I just couldn't cook any more fucking vegetables. There's only so much you can do.
No, thank you.
2 episodes. That's all I could watch.
Why does this always bloody happen?
You're not stupid. Don't you find it predictable? They set up 2 overly ecstatic characters in a vehicle. Of course, one of them will die in the inevitable accident.
Seriously? Shut your mouth.
And I see it coming all the time. Every time. Look, that's not a boast, it's a fact. Every story medium, from television programmes to novels, follows a formula. Even when they're attempting to subvert it. It's the innate paradox of handcrafted stories. They're so organised, they can't possibly be interesting. Well, I guess the average person is idiotic enough to enjoy them, so joke's on me, I suppose.
It's unacceptable.
Looks like someone fell out the ugly tree.
Cool. Listen. Fine. Just calm down. Stop.
sisters, this is the Bargain on Today's show. Alex.
You're coming up on the Albion drone facility where the micro-drone is being developed.
This better be worth it.
It will be. You're gonna need to disable the security system protecting the R&D lab.
Searching for target.
Eyes open, weapons ready. Lock down this vehicle before it hurts someone. Something's going on. Fucker could be anywhere. Drone, search the area.
Acknowledged. Searching the area.
Come out! Wherever you are. To report. Checking elsewhere.
Searching for suspect. Cease and desist.
Terminating the search.
Warning. Continuing. Surrender yourself. Failure to comply will result in extreme measures. Halt. Failure to comply will result in forceful intervention.
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the microdrone will be in there somewhere.
Sierra 4-2, this is Control. An alarm has been activated here. Reporting to the area.
Engaging the hostile.
Sending location on the 1033, advised conditions.
Hostile
This tech is such bollocks.
Shit! Taking cover!
Suspect's injured!
What a fuck up! Fuck! Fuck! Fucking hell! There.
I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like. Now that we have the schematics, we can make micro-drones of our very own.
Better move fast on that, Bags. We need to get into Titus ASAP. Shut down Project Themis before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying, we don't have much time.
Nobody can stop me, I'm the prodigy. What's a lot to you, really ain't a lot to me. Brother, I've
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
Seen at all times.
Ever heard of personal space? Can you believe? If it's what? My food all over.
Auto drive now enabled.
Reducing crime by reporting people.
It's recipes I learn at work. Recipes I cook at work. Recipes that make Salt Cray at work to everyone. Salt Cray. Caribbean food. The Caribbean way. Cryptocurrency accepted.
Auto drive now disabled.
We've successfully trialled our first micro-drone, and it's officially as cute as the dickens. I've decided to name it Sebastian.
Time to break into Titus.
And take away Nigel Cass's newest toy, Project Themis. Bagley, any idea where that name comes from?
Greek mythology. Themis was the goddess of divine justice. You know, the one with the sword.
Ooh, that is so Nigel fucking Cass.
See? School's useful for something besides social maladjustment. Find the schematics of the building and I'll work out the location of the Themis project.
We are here to protect you.
What was that?
Holy shit.
Look round for anything named Themis.
I'm on it.
Well, if I was hiding a top-secret, morally dubious drone project like Themis, I would put it in the secure vault on the lowest level. You will have to hack your way past some pretty serious security, however. The elevator that leads to the secure vault that houses Themis is locked down. You will have to access the bypass terminal to use it. You will require a spider bot.
Cease and desist, or you will be restrained.
You'll be using Sebastian and the rest of the microdrones to bypass security. But first you'll have to get by that laser array. I suggest a spider bot and steady nerves.
I'm on it.
Unauthorized personnel must vacate the premises. Security lockdown initiated. Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
All right, Sebastian, this is what you and your friends have been training for. Time to crash the security grid for Daddy.
Let's see if this wee drown lives up to its billing.
That's the spirit. She'll be pretty sick. This is taking too long, mate. Why don't you just shoot the damn door?
Keep quiet, or you'll be the one I'm shooting.
then, no time for tears. Meet Sebastian, another of our countless microdrone allies. All named Sebastian, of course. You can't iterate on perfection. cause. Destroy them, Sebastian, and for God's sake, be careful. You've made your father very proud, Sebastian. Oh, right. You should be able to access the Themis project room now.
Let's ruin Nigel's fucking day.
London, once a beacon of civility, now a cesspool of lawlessness. It is clear that humanity can no longer police itself. Fortunately, we don't have to. Welcome to Project Themis. Albion has found a way to apply an existing system, LifeScore, a data aggregator of biometrics, personal information, to our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively.
Fuck me, I knew it. The LifeScore algorithm. My algorithm. I should have scrubbed it before I left.
What do you mean, Hamish? You know how Themis works?
No, fam. Well, yeah. This was years ago. We were developing a LifeScore algorithm for what Cass called a peacekeeping system. Supposed to identify vulnerable civilians, not target them.
Jesus.
So in theory, Themis could be programmed to target anyone based on any number of parameters.
Exactly. That's the way Cass thinks. Genius, but twisted. We have to stop this. And I know how. We delete the LifeScore data, and Themis is done.
Fuck it. All right. It's done.
Yes, we'll have the award ceremony another time. Get out now. This may be entertaining. I've intercepted an audio transmission from Nigel Cass.
We can't just stand
No more excuses. This is my city, and I will not have DedSec.
Forgive me for saying, but you look like the kind of lunatic who wants to change things.
Shit, are you saying you're DedSec? I could really use your help.
We might be able to help. What's the situation?
So I've got this friend. We used to do protests and shit together, right? Fuck the man and so on. Anyway, last time, Albion breaks it up in classic Albion fashion, and while I'm seeing double, they throw my mate into an ambulance and just piss off. We were told they died. Thing is, no one's been allowed to see the body. Not friends, not even family.
Jesus, that's awful.
Look, I just want to know what happened. Not knowing, it sucks. Just help me get some closure and I'll do whatever you want.
That's terrible. Can't promise nothing, but we'll have a poke around.
Well, that's about done it. Cass is gonna steam about this for a while. No more life score, no more Themis. You did it.
Look, it was a team effort, but I'm not done with Nigel Cass yet. Can't speak for the team, and I can't speak for you. But I think we work well together, Hamish, if you take me meaning.
Not much of a joiner, fam. Considering how my days at Albion ended. But I'll be keeping watch on them and Cass. Maybe feed you lots of intel.
And there's still the question of Zero Day. Remember them? Completely gutted DedSec 1.0.
Cass had a hand in that purge, Bagley, and in the bombings, so we'll gladly accept any help you can give us, Hamish. Cheers.
In the last adventure of Detective Bagley and his occasionally helpful human sidekicks, we discovered that a billionaire tech mogul and a war profiteer both had secret plots to exploit human suffering and murder thousands. A shocking twist, I know. Speaking of the people we most suspect, Mary Kelly's slave trade is bound to be any day now, and we also just received a distress signal from a coffee shop of all places. Maybe the Wi-Fi's down or something.
Is that relevant, Bagley?
Yes, obviously there's more to it than that, but I knew I had to make a joke or you'd just tune it out. I've marked both leads on your optic. The friend's official record states he was taken to hospital before he died.
Might learn something there. Let's have a poke around.